Well, kumusta kayo mga idol? Ang ating mga panood sa video ito, ang laban ni Lennox Liwes versus David Chua. Pero bago natin umpisa ng video ito, kung bago pa lang sa aming munting channel, huwag mong kalimutan mag-subscribe at pakihit na rin sa notification bell sa all para lagi tayo updated sa bago nating i-upload tulad dito. Maraming salamat po. Pero bago natin umpisa ng bakbakan ito, ay mag-intro muna tayo mga idol. Ating balikan naging laban ni Lennox Liwes versus David Chua at alamin kung paano nga ba tinalo ni Lennox Liwes si David Chua sa kanilang bakbakan.
100 from Samoa, Canada. It's a truly international event at the Mandalay Bay Hotel. Lennox begin the action.
Chua got to make certain that when he is in, don't throw unless your feet are right there too.
Liwes land you his great chin.
Lennox Liwes is still the left jab. Don't stop using the jab. Not going to help Liwes because he's going to run into a lot of elbows down there. That right hand is down. Keep it there. Let it down there. You can't get a good shot if your hands are by your chin.
Beaming out. Liwes hit him with a couple of good punches. Now Tua.
The great equalizer when Tua tries to rush it. Finally, David.
2.
34. Sticking the jab, sticking the jab. Stick it.
Some intimidation. Run into him, make him think that, hey, you're a coward. Jab, he can beat him all night with it.
Allen and one punch to the rib cage a moment ago. Right hand from Liwes.
Now Liwes is falling into the bad trap. You don't want to drop your hand anywhere near the rope. Make Liwes want to fight. There you are. That's the punch that's going to make Liwes.
And another left hook by Tua. And a vicious left to the mile on his face. The time-honored symbol between fighters. Oh, you didn't hurt me. Quickly with the jab.
Liwes got to make certain he stays the left hand.
Left his concentration. And Tua hits him with the right hand.
The Tua with a left jab. If that's the only punch you can land, use it.
In this round is messing up Tua's hand.
As the
3.
Let's see it. But it was, it wasn't that bad of a low blow. And at the end of the round, a leaping punch that gets
the fighters going the way Tua wanted to go. Jab, keep this guessing.
and that left hook that he landed at the end.
Right, and jab it.
So the way to move for Lennox take much for Tua's supporters to get overwhelmingly excited as Liwes moves off the ropes.
Once again, Liwes moves to left, waiting. You throw your shots. You've trained. Don't be concerned.
Is around during the first 2 rounds, and most of them were jabs. David holds it, and the Tua crowd moves because
4.
first 3.
Get Jim.
What's the point?
28, 29, 28, David Tua jab. He sticks it out. There's no stopping it. Get hurt.
George, you said earlier that he's coming to get, and in the last 3 or 4 rounds, to come on very strongly.
Feel as though their man, with his constant aggression, the body shot,
Must be close enough. That's what he's trying to do.
5.
doing enough. Here's a sequence of left hooks where Tua misses.
The reason he's not throwing the left hand is because frequently enough is close enough yet. And also in the first round, Liwes popped up a couple of good.
This is an entirely more dangerous opponent. Right hand by Liwes. And holding him as he found himself in the corner. And there's another
Allowed him to have.
throwing his right hand with much greater frequency here in this round.
Just follow him around. Liwes is aiming now. He's zeroed.
Blood coming
Crosses
from
his leg. When he goes to his left, he right in.
There's blood coming from Tua's nose.
Yeah.
Now toward the end of round 5 as David Tua misses. Body shots by Tua there. Cortez.
Going to the back.
6.
Emmanuel Stewart say to Liwes, you were fighting a masterpiece. Liwes miss, and then he makes him play.
Tua misses.
Here. And now he's ready to bring the fighters back out.
Get in that corner. Get in that corner.
David Tua's corner. So a little extra rest for both fighters here.
He's lost.
Let's go. Well, if Tua was counting on,
Now you can't just decide I'm going to tactically take the title away from a good champ.
Tactical boxing match.
It can't happen.
You feel as though he's got to use his artillery. Feeling as you were starting to get to a moment ago, Larry, in Tua's camp, that Liwes lacks is going to make Liwes his stamina a factor in the fight. He's going to have to...
But it can be a distraction.
I don't think.
Look where the hair is.
But I tend to side with George. I'm sure Drew is accustomed to it. Yes.
Once you see him take his glove and move his hair backwards, then you know.
So far.
7,
Make him hit your forehead right up top.
Both corners have told their fight.
7:57. I thought Lennox won the first, but David Tua, the heart. And Ronnie Shields didn't seem to think that David Tua was even in the fight.
He was quicker at 225 years ago.
Larry, is not the way this guy Liwes is moving.
Now this isn't pretty. Boxing fans don't happy to win tonight and look sensational the next time.
Look, the shorter, very strong fighter and give the other.
But he's dull.
You know what? I don't think he cares.
I think he doesn't. I think you're right.
Fight that got him here. He landed most of the big blows in this fight.
And we said that early on, the puncher.
8,
I bet Bucci the last third of the fight. So you can't count him out.
That was the second warning. From now falls back into the rhythm of following Liwes around and takes.
He's standing back, most of his weight on his right foot.
He's not throwing more than one punch at a time.
Lord.
Now Lennox be himself in there.
No doubt about it, but he's tasted some of that right 20-story building.
There's the long right hand, lands, jab and move, jab and move, jab, move to the left, jab, move to the field fight in Madison Square Garden. I'll bet you the Lennox Liwes.
9,
Kitchener heard what Ronnie Shields thinks about the fight.
This is the point where Tua has a
Who cares? Can't come out of these fights looking pretty. You're going to have to get some scratches on.
Minutes are passing, and it doesn't appear Tua has a chance of winning a fight like this.
So get it.
Lots of guys, no shortage. Oliver McCall, Henry Akinwande have gone into the... And you have to wonder how many of them have been intimidated. Combination, and Tua smiles
This is close enough.
No, big left hook for Tua.
Yeah, but
The whole arsenal. He looks so right now.
You use a left jab, you can shut down anybody.
This is becoming target practice at this point. Well, just as Holyfield.
10,
if it
Fighting for the title, you can't be afraid to get knocked out.
And moves Tua. Look, Liwes landed the right, came back with the uppercut, pulled into the ropes. And then Liwes, you score.
absolutely, Jim. 87, 84, 6 rounds.
That close, Larry.
Well, I haven't Louis credit for that.
You know for sure that Tua was hurt in sparring.
Well, I didn't see it.
Physical command and his physical superiority.
How you go, Tua?
Now, just as I said, Tua, Lennox is hurting him with a lot of punches now. The one that I would isolate is the absence of competition. You can't, by fighting the kinds of guys Tua fought.
Yeah, they got into the position,
The fight.
desperation time.
He's just desperate, you're right. But I want to say again,
He might be, for this moment, a virtually unbeatable one.
Big for the challenger. He's not done enough to try to take the
At a
title.
time.
that play games, take it safely. All he has to do. And things can
Made to take a chance, even with his trainer urging.
He's worked hard enough in the early rounds, George, as we were saying.
Does whatever he wants to do. Right hand, left hold on it. I'm talking about what comes down the road. Well, nowadays they're all his nights.
Reflexes. It's his zeal to fight. It's his will to.
And he's still aware that David Tua has this power. He's not a fool.
He has turned,
This
jab,
is really a great fight.
body shot,
Jabbing and moving.
performance by a heavyweight champion.
Jerry Roth scores the and still the universally recognized undisputed.
Dito na po tatapos ang ating video. Maraming salamat po sa inyong panonood. Walang sawang suporta. Ikaw, idol, ano masasabi mo sa bakbakang ito? Para sa inyong opinion, i-comment mo niyan sa ating comment section sa ibaba. At kung nagustuhan mo naman ang video ito, paiwan naman ako ng like at pasubscribe na rin sa ating munting channel. Maraming salamat po sa inyong panonood. Sama kayo na rin lang, mag-ingat, God bless. Bye bye.